Hey guys, Fee here. Today we're going to be taking on Ardyn in the series boss battle. So, Ardyn is actually a really refreshing boss in my eyes. Instead of like really annoying, awful gimmicks, it is really kind of just a damage race kind of fight. I appreciate damage race fights way more than like equip all your units with like X amount of protection or you just die. So yeah, this is a bit more my speed. There is a bit of the mitigation involved here, but it's not, like, as dire, I would say. Anyway, so this is the team I first used to clear Ardyn, and I'm going to be trying to do it again. I've got Sacred Shield Charlotte here as my main tank. Bringing a physical tank is a little pointless in my eyes, just because a lot of what Ardyn does ignores provoke, which is a little irritating, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like he just KOs all your units with normal attacks. That doesn't usually happen. So anyways, so this is my Charlotte. I didn't do anything specific to gear her. I just try to gear her for high spirit and high elemental resist. It is important that you have either a way of healing paralysis or just have anti-paralysis on all your units, because Ardyn does start with a 100% paralysis. So she has a winged heart. It's not a big deal. You don't need a winged heart. Discernment or whatever works fine too. I just like that. I've got Lotus Mage Fina here. I'm going to be using 2 healers for this fight. That's kind of my strat. She's pretty good for this because re-raise is a little bit important for this fight. We're going to want re-raise just for safety purposes. She's a Nethicite. That's just because I had a Nethicite on for a battle and didn't take it off. It's not like she doesn't really need anything too special, just high spirit, so I don't really bother removing it. Myra here, same thing, just high spirit. She's got a hairpin of purity on to protect from status ailments, but if you don't have one, or if you want to be running her TMR on her, that's fine too. You can just put like a discernment in here instead. This is just my build. Obviously I have a lot of STMRs, and that's just because I happen to have them. You don't necessarily need them all for this fight, you just kind of want a bit of bulk on your units, just to protect them from Ardyn's unprovocable attacks. So I have Kryla here. She's gonna be my breaker. A lot of the fight she's not going to be doing much, which is a little unfortunate, but I put Phoenix on her just in case of any emergencies. And then, apart from that, just, again, put some bulk on her, help her survive. And then, Aldore King Rain is going to be my damage dealer here. Obviously, you want limit burst stuff as much as possible. You don't need a Centurio. I just throw on a Centurio because that's just my best greatsword. And then, it doesn't really matter for this fight. Ardyn's not weak to any particular element. I'm just going to be using fire damage, and so yeah, and you want some human killer. I've got Dark Aspirations on him. Maneater Plus is also really good, so there we go. And I have a friend here with Diablos and Maneater. I'm going to quickly throw Diablos on my Aldore King Ring, because I don't know why he had Ifrit on and not Diablos. Anyways, this is our team. Let's go in. Get a little bit of cutscene here with Ardyn mocking Noctis, I guess, but I'm not really familiar with FF15 that well. I just know the road trip memes, so just if I say something wrong, just ignore me. So anyways, that was the paralysis right there. As you can see, my units just kind of took that and didn't care. So yeah, I just want to set up with Lotus Mage Fina. I'm going to put relays on everyone. It's important that Charlotte survive as much as possible because she's our tank. So I'm just going to put up some mitigation with Myra. Then Kryla, Impending Doom, Calamity Brew. That was a good way to start a fight. And yeah, with Aldore King Rain, I'm just gonna want to buff him up. I don't necessarily need fire on my Centurio Rain, but since I'm doing it with my other Aldore King Rain friend here, I might as well just do it with both so they chain nicely. There we go. See, those can hurt a little bit, those unprovocable attacks. That's why we had Raise on, and it's a good thing we did because Fina died there, and we don't want that. So. We're all okay. I'm gonna set up Audition with Myra just because King Rain is a bit of a mana hungry dude, so we want to keep that up. And yeah, my Kryla is a little bit free to kind of do whatever for a little bit. So I'm just gonna have her scry. And that's Ardyn. These are his resistances. I wish someone could do zombie, that would be neat, but I did see a bug where someone was actually able to deal status afflictions to him, but I didn't get that to happen, so I'm not sure how real that is, but just something to keep in mind. I have Rain Dazing first. So that's reasonable damage. Just have Fina set up there. Oh, I really hope he doesn't hit Fina again. That would be unfortunate. Okay, he didn't. That's good. Very good. So you might notice we're taking a lot of damage here, but it's okay. Since Charlotte now is a Limper Step, we should be a bit safer position now with keeping them all alive. Yeah, Myra just heals everyone. Charlotte can set up Protective Sacred Shields. That's a much stronger negation than Myra's cooldown, so that should be helpful. Let me just buff everything up again. Kryla needs to now set up Dark Anathema. Yeah, just Dark Anathema. He doesn't use any spells, so we don't have to worry about Spellbreaker. When I go into a fight blind, I tend to just Spellbreaker every turn, because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I just want to be careful, but we don't need to do that. I am going to set up barrier for allies, and that's just for safety. I don't want that. Not without chaining. No one needs his, so I'll just do this. So he just put up a mitigation on himself with Let It Be Done, so we're not going to work too hard to hurt him. As you can see, he's taking one damage. So we're not going to limit burst him right now. So we're just going to set up a raise again. Charlotte's going to use Golem. Just reduce physical damage. And Kryla will set up, where's the pot? And my Rains can just Blaze Saber, I suppose. just to make sure that they actually have fire. So unfortunately Ardyn has an HP lock. A little bit sad because we can't just kill him immediately, but it's okay. We'll still manage. We can still manage pretty easily. We're not in any real danger yet. So we'll just kind of keep going with what we're doing until we get into 50%, and then we'll have to be a tad more careful, but I'm not too concerned at the moment. How many turns does she have left? 2. Okay, that's fine. That's all well and good. Here's use Premium Suitor again. And just use normal hodgepodge because why not? It's almost nice in a way that Fina's getting hit so much. Okay, we'll do outro. Intro. Leave us a little more turn. Anyways, yes we do. Alright, so we've hit him at 49 HP, that's where his HP lock is, so we just gotta wait for a turn. We get taunted again. Taunted a second time, if you will. I'm truly disappointed, can't you do any better than that? Then he's gonna buff himself up with Dark Aura. We don't like that, but we have Kryla, so we don't really care. We'll just hinder enchant him. We don't have to do that yet, but we can just hinder enchant him. Yeah, I'll just hinder enchant him. Which will just remove that, because that buff can be removed. We don't like it. It needs to go. So, we make it leave. And then we can just unveil and turn a light again. Again, setting up our wheels. And Myra just keeps doing what she's doing for a bit. No reason to stop with that. I don't want to do that. It doesn't really matter what I do here. How many turns do you have left with Alright, got set up magic damage. Alright, good to know. Yeah, it's important to keep track of which mitigations you still have up, because right now we're gonna start getting hit with hybrid damage. We don't want to die to that, so it's important to be cautious there. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that wasn't supposed to deal that much damage. I'm not sure why it did. Not gonna lie. I was usually able to survive that, so I'm not really sure what I did wrong there. Something. But it's okay, we'll figure this out. How do I want to play this? I think I want to play it like this. Again, set up Protector's Sacred Shield. Vine Veil. Did I miss some? Oh, okay, that's probably what's wrong. Alright, let's fix that. Okay, and then again with Rain, just set him up. This one died though. Probably like this. Well, it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I'm not really sure why I'm not able to soak up damage like I could. Anyways, it's not a big problem as long as Charlotte is alive. As long as Charlotte's alive, we're probably okay. Can't rebuff her, which just sucks a little bit, but it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Just need to get Rain up to being able to do another one first. I just did that. So we'll go for that. Trying to hit the button, but it didn't hit the button, so it's fine. Man, I wish she was able to actually charm him. That would be really funny. It's like charming the moon. Yes. again, he has another HP lock here that we're gonna have to deal with. This HP lock is at 10%. So we won't be able to deal him past 9% damage, I think? Or 9% health, I guess is the right way to say that. But that's not a big deal. Set this up again. Because as you can see, it's not too difficult to just keep controlling him, I suppose. Like preventing him from killing the entire team. It's not too hard to do that. Alright, I've got him down to 9%. There we go. Ah, king at last. So he buffs himself, and now he's just gonna do regular attacks for the rest of the fight. Which is kind of nice, you don't have to worry too much about more dumb hybrid damage when you're almost at the end. He did heal himself, but we can deal with that pretty easily. We've got Aldore King Rain, and he just deals more and more damage every time the limit bursts, so it's not that big of an issue. Just gonna use Protector's Sacred Shield again, just to mitigate some of that damage. Just so that we don't accidentally die, because that would be bad. I'm just putting Nova him again. Cannot remember how it's but he still has something. This, so that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Whittling him down. And next turn he will die, so we won't have to worry too much anymore. So yeah, to kill him off in the spicy way, we're just gonna entrust with both of our entrusting healers. Have Kryla set up a Mambo Hodgepodge. One last Esper Summon for fun, and then whack him down with rain. Just like that. Ardyn is done. So yeah, as I said, not too complicated of a fight. You just need to be sure that you are mitigating when you need to mitigate, and you set up re-raise, and then you should be fine. I will await you in beyond. And there we go. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment under this video. I'll try to answer what I can. But yeah, that's really it. As long as you don't use items and you kill him quickly, you'll get all your achievements. And that's really all you need to worry about. So that's it for me from me for today. Cannot speak today. Fee out.